It is 6:49. This is your morning in 8 minutes. Right now, a family needs your help finding this missing pregnant woman. This is Chelsea Jennings. They tell us the 31-year-old left UT Medical Center on Sunday morning. She is 5 months pregnant, and police say she could be with her boyfriend, Dylan Wilson. Police say they could be in a silver 2003 Audi with Tennessee tags 14BD12. Jennings is known to frequent the Townview area. If you have any information, please contact the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. We've got that number for you on the WVLT News app. And this next story, we do want to warn you, can be hard to watch. An excessive force lawsuit against the Knoxville Police Department is moving forward. This morning, we have that body camera footage of what happened on that day.
Parents of a former Northwest Middle School student accuse an officer of using excessive force against their son. This happened last year. In the video, you see the school resource officer, David Lee, stopping the student. According to the lawsuit, the officer thought he smelled marijuana. Well, the officer tries to take the student's backpack off, but instead the two struggle till they eventually hit the ground.
Stop!
Bro, you just broke my chin, bro.
You're not gonna kick me.
I didn't kick you. Let me go, bro.
No, we'll stay just like this.
Bro, I can't breathe. Damn.
You gonna sit down now, please?
Bro, you trying to kill me, bro. Move.
According to the lawsuit, the student needed staples in his chin after the incident. Both the school district and KPD are not commenting.
And KPD giving the all clear after an hours-long investigation of a suspicious package on Monday. Surveillance footage showed a man dropping it off behind the Knoxville Center for Reproductive Health on Clinch Avenue. Investigators were worried it had a dangerous explosive device inside, but the bomb squad found it was safe after sending a robot to investigate the package. And this morning, we're learning the bar where two people were shot and killed over the weekend has a history of complaints.
Police say a fight between two motorcycle gangs broke out in the parking lot of Hatmaker's Bar and Grill on Friday. Police say Kenneth Burgett and Patrick Petty died. 3 others are hurt. If there's enough evidence, the district attorney's office says a judge could decide if the Fountain City Bar should lose its liquor license or be shut down. So far, 6 reports have been filed since April of last year. All were not gang related, but some include assault, theft, and an unknown death.
This morning, police in Claiborne County continue to investigate how a missing woman died. Authorities found 35-year-old Samantha Jo May's body in a field on Thursday. So far, officers say they do not suspect foul play, but are running a sexual assault kit and a toxicology report.
Well, today is primary election day in East Tennessee. Polls in Knox County open at 8 o'clock and they close at 8 o'clock. So far, close to 22,000 people have already voted during early voting. If you're in line by the time the polls close, you'll get a chance to vote. Make sure you bring a state-issued ID with you. And if you want to learn more about the candidates, we have a story right now in the As Seen On section that breaks it all down for you. Well, Knoxville City Council is considering Mayor Concanon's budget proposal tonight. The
budget includes a 20% property tax increase and raises for most city workers. Knoxville City Charter requires the council to approve a proposed budget on first reading and requires a public hearing. That's set for next Friday. Council members will be able to propose changes when the budget gets a second reading. That has to happen before it can officially be passed. Tonight's meeting starts at 6 o'clock at the City County building.
And around the nation this morning, you're taking a live look at the Supreme Court. Politico released what it says is a draft opinion showing the nation's highest court plans to end Roe v. Wade. That's the 1973 case that legalized abortion. Politico says it obtained a 98-page draft opinion that was circulated among the justices earlier this year. The court's opinion is not official until published, and it's unclear if this is the final version. The draft is in response to a case about Mississippi's law, which bans most abortions after 15 weeks. The ruling is expected by July. Tennessee lawmakers weighing in, Representative Jason Zachary saying this law should have always been addressed at the state level. He then references a bill that passed a few years ago that bans abortions in Tennessee if Roe v. Wade is overturned. And Representative Gloria Johnson says, quote, if this decision comes down, women and men who support them need to walk off the job, and tells SCOTUS and the extremists that we will come back to work when women are equal.
And around East Tennessee, Anakista bringing back Local Appreciation Week. If you live in Sevier, Cocke, Jefferson, Knox, Blount, or Hamblin counties, you can visit the attractions for just $5 from now until Sunday. You must show a valid ID or current paycheck to prove where you live. We have more info right now on the WVLT News app.
And Pilot is looking to add 10,000 people across the country today. The employee is holding a hiring event at all of their travel centers and restaurants. It starts at 8 o'clock this morning until 5 o'clock tonight.
It is 6:54. We do want to get to your first alert traffic. Not much to worry about right now out and about on our roadways. Into downtown Knoxville, it is all green. That is the same story out west. 4075 looks good, as does Pellissippi Parkway.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
6:55 now with a few clouds moving in this morning. Winds are gradually increasing, catching a little bit more of a breeze on the plateau and mountains to start. As we move into mid to late morning, we'll have more winds kind of filing in. That does give us gusts at times, meaning occasionally you catch that stronger wind, but that can kick up to around 25 to even 30 miles per hour at times late morning through the afternoon into the evening hours. It'll start coming back down here as we do get back into a few pockets of rain and storms. That's where you see those winds then spike up in a little bit more of an isolated coverage, not as widespread. So today, some winds, warmth, humidity, back to some spotty rain chances for the rest of today. Then the scattered rain and storms tonight into tomorrow. We're not all catching the rain if you're hoping for some on your lawn or garden like me, but we do have a few hundredths to a tenth from parts of our area. Isolated quarter of an inch moves through. Right now we've got a couple of sprinkles and these clouds passing by in the Southern Valley. 59 in Athens to 60 Knoxville, 51 in Sneeville. Again, those temperatures have gone up now that those clouds are moving through. So we're right on track to the forecast, starting the day now at 60. This cloud cover continues, but we'll get more sun midday to afternoon and more winds too. 77 at noon with a high today of 84, with a spotty storm developing in the evening because this humidity is going up. Staying pretty sticky, honestly, until the end of the week. That cold front has to pass by before the humidity can come back down. So we stay in the 80s for highs the next couple of days as well. Again, we've got some scattered rain and storms to track for you coming up on the CW in case you missed it earlier. Plus that cold front to end the week, but at least it is looking to clear out in time for Mother's Day.
Yeah, that is good news. You want to spend some time outside with mom. Maybe just some quality time is all she needs. Thanks
all
for
of
that.
those things.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. Heather, thanks so much. Thanks for watching us. We're heading on over to WPXX.
Have a good day.